Hello students, welcome back to Future Foundation. Students, in this video, I am going to discuss question from JEE Main held on 29th Jan, Shift 1. Question I am taking from sequence and series, and the question is limit of summation k cube plus 6k square plus 11k plus 5 upon k plus 3 whole factorial is equal to, where k is starting from 1 and where n tends to infinity, right? So we have to find this summation. Okay, so if I see carefully the argument of the summation, this thing reminds us k plus 1 k plus 2 into k plus 3 means factor of k plus 1 and k plus 2 and k plus 3, because I can write this summation as k cube plus 6k square plus 11k plus 6 minus 1 on k plus 3 whole factorial, right? And now this k cube plus 6k square plus 11k plus 6 can be written as k plus 1 into k plus 2 into k plus 3. And now I am taking denominator separately like this. Okay, no problem. Now this k plus 3 factorial can be written as k plus 3 into k plus 2 factorial, and k plus 3 cancel out, so this will remain k plus 1 into k plus 2 upon k plus 2 factorial, right, minus 1 upon k plus 3 whole factorial as it is, right? Now in next step, this will become k plus 1 upon k plus 1 factorial. If I write k plus 2 factorial as k plus 2 into k plus 1 factor, k plus 2 cancel out from numerator and denominator, and minus 1 upon k plus 3 whole factorial as it is, right? Next, limit n tends to infinity, summation of, now this thing will become 1 upon k factorial minus 1 upon k plus 3 factorial. Alright, now if I expand this summation by putting the value of k1, k is equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on up to n, this will become limit n tends to infinity 1 upon 1 factorial minus 1 upon 4 factorial, right, plus 1 upon 2 factorial minus 1 upon 5 factorial plus 1 upon 3 factorial minus 1 upon 6 factorial plus 1 upon 4 factorial minus 1 upon 7 factorial plus 1 upon 5 factorial minus 1 upon 8 factorial plus 1 upon 6 factorial minus 1 upon 9 factorial plus and so on up to 1 upon n factorial minus 1 upon n plus 3 factorial, right? Now if I see, terms will cancel out, like 1 upon minus 1 upon 4 factorial plus 1 upon 4 factorial minus 1 upon 5 factorial plus 1 upon 5 factorial minus 1 upon 6 factorial plus 1 upon 6 factorial, right, and so on. So if I see first three terms of first three bracket, like 1 upon 1 factorial plus 1 upon 2 factorial and plus 1 upon 3 factorial, will remain as it is. Limit n tends to infinity 1 upon 1 factorial plus 1 upon 2 factorial plus 1 upon 3 factorial, right? And other terms will cancel out and the last three terms will remain as it is. Like if I see if I see in these three brackets, like first bracket, second bracket, third bracket, and fourth bracket, fifth bracket, and sixth bracket, right? So in first three brackets, first term is remaining, and in last three brackets, if I'm taking six brackets and all, and so in last three brackets, second term is remaining, right? So similarly, if I add seventh bracket, eighth bracket, and so on, so these terms will cancel out. So in total, if I count all brackets up to n, then last in last three brackets, in very last three brackets, second terms of second terms will remain as it is in terms of n, like minus 1 upon n factorial, minus 1 upon not n factorial, 1 upon n plus 1 factorial, minus 1 upon n plus 2 factorial, minus 1 upon n plus 3 factorial, right? Like this. So if n tends to infinity, then this will tends to 0. So 1 upon 1 factorial is 1. So 1 upon 1 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 6, right? So this will become 6 in denominator. 1 plus 3 plus 1 is 10 by 6, which is 5 by 3. Okay, so 5 by 3 is the answer, means option 1 is correct. So students, let's meet in next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.